Well, Hamish, you're known for your athleticism. You look pretty comfortable out there on the track. How did you find the first day of the running?
Yeah, no, it was great. Getting hit up with a time trial first up, it was a bit nerve-wracking, but yeah, really enjoyed it. Obviously, that was kind of one of my strengths in footy. So loved the running side of it, and was happy with how it went. Yeah.
I asked Malachi before about explaining what kind of player you are. For those that might not have seen you, you said you're athletic. What else do you bring to the table?
Yeah, so probably plays that half forward. That's where I probably played most of my footy last year. Love to run, get up the ground. Use that running ability to the best of my ability to kind of outwork my defender. And I think with that you got to kind of know where to run. So I feel like my running patterns and my footy IQ to know where to run is strength of mine and something I try and bring.
West Coast is in a state of transition at the moment in terms of trying to bring a lot of younger players in. How are you finding, I guess, this first day, and is that an opportunity for you to really settle in with the new players as well?
Yeah, I think it's a great time to come to the footy club. Very young kind of demographic, and I think that'll be easier for us boys to settle in with those boys, obviously similar ages, and I'm just excited to get stuck in and keep getting to know them as much as I can.
Anyone that you sort of got a little bit, not starstruck by, but a pinch yourself kind of moment that you're like, I'm here on the track training with this person?
There's obviously a few. You got the experienced players like Jeremy McGovern, Jake Waterman, all Australians last year, and then you see what Harley Reid did last year as well. So there's a few, and it's taking a bit of time to sink in, but I'm sure it will in the next couple of days. Yeah.
Hamish, how's the last week been from you? Obviously, you had the emotional roller coaster of the draft. Has it been kind of hard to, I guess, maybe not adjust, but recognise it was a pretty emotional couple of days for you? Now you're going into your first steps as an AFL player. What's that process been like? Have you tried to, I guess, calm yourself down and make yourself feel a bit less nervous?
Yeah, it was certainly a pretty stressful week last week. So much unknown, and you just don't know what's going to happen, where you're going to land, and you never know until your name does get called out. So I think with the draft it changes pretty quickly. Your name gets called out and then you have to adjust. So I definitely took a couple of days to spend time with family and friends and things like that. But pretty quickly you get thrown into training, and you got to be ready to adapt as quick as possible. So I'm doing my best, and adapting on the fly, and I think as I said, I was thinking the next few days.
Like Bo and Malachi, you played a bit of Waffle League last year. What was that like playing under Ash Prescott? What advice was he giving you? And how did you find that transition going from Colts to playing against grown men?
Yeah, it was a great experience. It was kind of an internal goal I had from the start of the season to play some league footy, and I was lucky enough to obviously play. I think it was 6 or 7 games, and it was great. It was obviously tough at first, going from playing with all your best mates and things like that to playing with people you don't know so well, but the group was so good at transitioning me and getting around me, which made it much easier. And then playing under Ash Prescott has so much knowledge and was so helpful for me going through vision each week, things like that. So it was certainly tough at first, but I felt like I got more comfortable each week and game I played.
Would you be recommending any potential draftees to really push and play for a senior waffle team?
What, for next year?
Yeah. Just rather than maybe staying the entire year in Coles, would you kind of, if one of them came to you for advice, would you say try push to play a bit of league? Yeah,
definitely. I think there's a few boys down at Claremont that will definitely go pretty close to a league game next year, and I think that's the way to go. I think playing against those bigger bodies holds you in good stead for later on. So definitely advise them to do that. Yeah.
Do you know what number you actually finished in the running test today? Like how long you?
I'm not actually sure what number it was, unfortunately, but I think PT, the strength and conditioning coach, pulled me out a little bit early, which was a bit frustrating, but no, it's all good. It's
you
all
kept going?
Maybe, I think so, yeah.
How did it feel passing some of those, older players and international champions?
The thing with that test, I've never done it before, so it's not really something, you're not really passing players. I don't really pay too much attention to, who's dropping out and stuff, so it was just run as hard as I can for as long as I can. Wasn't really taking too much notice of the other boys.
Yeah, and you know, for being a good runner, obviously, maybe less of a physical player. I think you managed like something like 30 touches or something in a game without a tackle. Is that something the club wants you to work on, or are they happy for you to focus on the kind of speed and evasion?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely a room for improvement for me. I know that footy's a physical game, and you got to be have a contested element to you. So it's something I'll continue to work on, and try and throw myself in those situations as much as training, so I can get the best out of myself. So it's definitely something I'm working on. I'm sure the coaches will help me out with that as well.
And how did you handle the scrutiny in the lead up to the draft selection? Was that challenging for you at all?
It wasn't too bad. Obviously, it's a pretty unique thing. You've got all this media stuff and people watching you for the first time. But I just went about playing footy and trying not to worry about those other things. And I felt like that held me in good stead throughout the year.
What do you think of your fellow draft picks in the West Coast?
There's certainly some pretty good players. Obviously, got Bowie and Mal, who are good mates of mine. Obviously, play some state footy with them throughout the year, and they're both great players in their own respect. And then some of the boys from the other states. I haven't seen a whole lot of them, but watching their highlights and stuff, they certainly know how to play the game.
And I saw from all three of you at points, there's a couple of lost looks on the field. Is it difficult joining a new team and learning all the drills and kind of figuring out where you fit in? Yeah,
it is a bit. That's, I think, pretty natural for all players to keep learning as much as they can. But I'm sure with a few weeks and training sessions, we'll get more and more comfortable.
What would you be doing if you weren't playing footy?
I think studying. I was lucky enough to get a full year of uni done this year because I graduated last year. So it'd be just uni.
And has anything surprised you, like either in the draft process or actually since joining the Eagles?
No, not too much. Just trying to settle in as much as I can. Obviously, a pretty whirlwind of emotions and stuff like that. But I'm just trying to settle in as much as I can, and we'll see how we go.
What's your interactions been like with the new coach?
I've had a couple of interactions with him. Obviously, spoke with him on the phone after the draft, and then sent me a text, and then we met him officially today, which is great. He seems like has a wealth of knowledge, and looking forward to continue to pick his brains and learn as much as I can from him.
Do you think it's an advantage that he's quite a young coach as well? Do you find that that's like less of a divide to bridge in terms of him having played more recently?
To an extent, I think. I mean, all the boys are obviously, kind of meeting him for the first time and learning off him. So to an extent, but I think, what's similar, with all of us, we're just trying to, pick his brains and listen to as much as, what he's saying and what he's trying to build into this club.
And do you have a specific objective for your first year at the club?
Kind of like Mal. Haven't thought of it too much, but I just want to work as hard as I can this pre-season. In respect from the boys. To just try and work as hard as I can. I know, Ruben Jimby, watching him train today, train with such intensity, and what all the boys are saying, he just trains as hard as he can all the time. So that's certainly someone I'll be, trying to match. I know it'll be difficult because he trains so hard, but it just seems as if he goes his hardest for every drill. So try and look at players like that and work as hard as I can.
Did I ask you already, but do you have a player that you model yourself on?
Those kind of high half forwards I looked at quite a bit this year. The one would be, I wouldn't say I model my game on him because he's a bit taller than me, but Jeremy Cameron, just the way he's, just his running capacity is that half forward, gets up the ground, comes back and hits the scoreboard. So that would be the main one,